Yeah, I definitely agree with that because when I interviewed Steve, he was telling me that the label head at Sony was a fan of Troop and he wanted a record similar to you guys and he wanted to apply that to B2K.
That's what I hate too, because at that time, Troop didn't have a deal, but the people who he was working with, they wanted a song for this group to be like a Troop record. They should have just gave Troop a deal. No, I'm just saying that's what they should have did. They should just gave Troop a deal, and it would have been fine. It would have been great. I believe even for us, that would have been a really good home for Troop because we type of have like this. I would say that New Edition, when they first came out, they were like the Jackson 5. When Troop came out, we sounded like the Jacksons. So you have the two same, but one mature. You remember how the Jacksons' vocals had mature?
Mm-hmm.
When they started to go over there to CBS and they did their very first Jacksons record, they had that type of sound. That's the type of sound that I believe that we have. So I would believe that New Edition would be Jackson 5. Troop would be the Jacksons, the sound that the Jacksons have as older men. That's my take on that.
So what do you think was special about the whole New Jack Swing and hip hop soul era?
It was the music. It was the music. The music of New Jack was pretty basic, from the mixture of R&B music and hip-hop music. Hip-hop music meaning the drum sounds to the beats, the actual sounds of it. And what happened is that you have these hip-hop beats being mixed with R&B music. That's what I believe that New Jack is.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sound, though. Great sound. I love it. And I think that people should still do it today. It's a great sound because these beats is what the kids like. They like that young sound. They like the sound of the snare. And they like the sound of the kick drum. They like the sound of that bass. It's about connection. It's about connecting. You're going to have something to connect with. Those beats, that younger generation loves those beats. And you add some really good music on top of that with some really good singing, then you'll get them connected. But that's what I believe, that's what New Jack really is, because people, we would love to play those beats into our cars, when we had 15-inch woofers, and they had a certain sound to it, and it just made you move throughout the whole day in your car.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because people, I believe at that time, spent more time in their cars and in their homes. And that beat was like boom, 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 and people would love that. They would love that.
And I'm sure you had people coming up to you all the time saying how, man, we used to do you guys in the talent show and try to get the routines down pat. Because I have a friend named Tunza. Shout out to you, man. Him and his boys back in the day when they were in high school, they did a routine to Spread My Wings, and they pretty much replicated the video step for step.
Wow. I saw some kids on YouTube like last year, and they were doing Spread My Wings. It was beautiful. But the feel to it that they had, I believe, was like it was a slash thing going on. It was like a New Edition Troop slash going on. It was really nice. The guy who was in the middle, he kind of reminded me of Ralph a little bit, the way that he would move. And then when the group would come together and do the dance moves, they had the baggy pants and they had the long sleeve shirts, and they was doing their thing, and it got to the dance break, and they killed. I was like, wow, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I need to have my girl to get me back on the computer. I want to try to look at that again. Them kids was getting down.
Right, and also I want to know, the fans want to know, what are you and Troop up to at the present moment?
Well, at the present moment, let's see, as Troop, we're just doing shows right now. We would like a deal. We would like to sign with someone who's serious about doing something with us. But right now, we're just in the current process of just doing, a bunch of shows. So we get together and we have these meetings and we have these get-togethers, little barbecues, and we come together and we do our shows. Our last show was December the 11th out in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was a big show. That show had a lot of people on there. It had Guy, Blackstreet. It had Casey and JoJo, Jagged Edge, with a lot of Silk, H-Sound. It was a big show. It was nice show. So that's basically what we've really been doing as far as right now. It's just doing shows, man.
Okay. Yep.
Still coming together and still staying together.
Right. And I saw the clips of some of you guys doing the shows, and it seems like, man, you guys really haven't missed a beat.
And God has a lot to do with that, I believe, with all of this, this energy and this, everybody's still healthy. Pretty much no one is ready. Is still the same way. He still moves crazy like he was moving when he was 18 years old. It's remarkable to see. Sometimes I sit back and I just look at everybody and how everybody dances. I'm just in awe. It's like, wow, they still got it.
And before we close and before you give your shout outs, would you want to sing something a cappella for the people?
Sure. I'd like to give you a taste of what I'm actually working on right now. Let's see. Steve's working on a solo project right now. He was telling me the other day that his record is going to be coming out like June. So you guys be prepared for that. Alan's record is out now, Hybrid Nation. You can get that on SoundClick, MySpace.com. Project myself. I haven't came up with the title of the album yet, but I'm going to give you a piece of this. The name of the song is called Issues. I'll give you the background hook. And it goes like this. I found in you a dream come true, but I can't see through all these issues. You and me, we should be, but I can't see through all these issues. That's my record.
All right, people, definitely be on the lookout for Jon Jon's Untitled project when it comes out. Steve's album comes out in June, and Alan's album is out now, so be on the lookout for that. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give before we conclude?
Shout out to everybody that's out there in North Carolina that's still riding to that troop stuff. Y'all keep it going. Keep calling the radio station. Keep requesting it. We'll be back soon. We'll be back. We'll be back. You guys just keep on praying for us. We'll be back.
All right, and let me give a special shout out to my homeboy, Keith Crenshaw, a.k.a. Zap Man, holding it down, Pasadena, California, NJS West.
Yeah.
What's up, Zap Man?
Zap Man. We used to go to school with that cat. That was our boy.
Yeah.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, cool dude. Ladies and gentlemen, another Time Machine exclusive Jon Jon Herald member of the R&B group Troop. Jon Jon, thank you for doing the interview and hang on the line.
We got it.
All right.